Yep. Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Pleb Talk. My name is Asael.
I'm Sean.
This is a podcast where two guys have drinks and talk about absolute nonsense. Don't take anything we say seriously. We are, at the end of the day, just plebs.
Yeah, just two average guys.
Nothing special. Take a seat. Have your favorite drink, nice chilled, and enjoy your time.
And we're gonna have some Hofbrau.
Yeah. What do we got for today?
We're gonna have some Hofbrau Dunkel. We're gonna get into some spicy stuff here in a second. But we're gonna crack these open, and we'll get back to you here in a second. Enjoy the tunes, and see you in a second.
It's been a while, yeah.
Yeah, it's been good.
What's happened, man? What do we got to talk about today?
What are we going to talk about?
Yeah.
So one thing I think we have to talk about is aliens.
Okay.
Because this is the hottest news in the media right now is aliens.
Sure.
The Pentagon's talking about it. Mexico's talking about it. If Mexico's talking about it, it's probably real.
Yeah, they're pretty credible. Sure.
Yeah. And something else I want to talk about for the next topic after this one.
Sure.
But
we'll get there.
We'll get there.
I got something for you.
Yes, tell me. You haven't told me, so I'm kind of thrilled to hear what this is.
I'm nervous. You should be too.
Oh, I am.
Okay.
I feel like this will be a hot take, and I'm not going to know how to respond.
No, it's not.
I'm going to shut down.
This is something new that we've never done on the podcast. We are doing something together for the first time ever.
I'm not into butt stuff now.
I had mentioned to you this product before.
Okay.
And we had a funny conversation. I think it was off air last episode. And when I went to go get the chilled beers from the near bar here in Minnesota, I stopped by to grab this.
No.
These are smelling salts. Now, Sean, you know more about this than I do. What is smelling salts? What is it made out of? And what's the purpose?
No, man.
Let's talk about it. What's up?
I'm breathing heavy already.
I'm nervous.
I'm really nervous. So it's like ammonia.
Yeah.
And sniffing it's supposed to release an adrenaline dump.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to get you all wired and hardcore focus.
Yeah.
And weightlifters use it to get their PR, their personal record.
Yes.
For their heaviest lifts and stuff. So I'm a little scared, dude.
I'm nervous. I'm really nervous.
My nose is starting to feel weird.
I went to our local supplement shop to see if they had some there. Mm-hmm. I went last week actually, and they were like, no, they I don't know if they don't carry them or they sold out, but they didn't have any there. So I actually got this one from Amazon. It's called Ward Smelling Salts Bottled Insanity XL. Okay. It was like $10 or so. It's pretty cheap. This is legal. This is nothing bad, or at least you're not supposed to do it too much, of course, but
I feel like we need a topic though to we sniff it and we gotta there has to be something to talk about.
I would love to talk about aliens off of smelling salts.
Yeah, aliens. Okay.
It's up to you. Hey, guide this wherever you want. I already brought this. So you what do you want? You want to get mad about something?
Do you got something in mind?
I don't know if I can talk after this.
We're about to get extreme focused after this, so we're about to be able to, lift the house.
And then, what's how long does this last, you think?
I think it's just short term, just 30 seconds.
Oh, shoot, okay.
Give it your all.
Okay.
Yeah.
So without a further ado, I think we need to do it just to kind of get wired. What do you want to go first?
Well, I really don't want to go first. I think you should go first. I want you to go first, actually.
Okay, I'm gonna move the beer because I've seen some reactions.
Yeah, just in case you start, having a seizure or something.
Yeah, well, let's not go that far, but I've seen some reactions of people online doing it, and they just kind of just spaz. They just just kind of tense up. Yeah. So I took it. Okay, I didn't take a sniff. Mm-hmm. The instructions here, I didn't know this was a thing. It might be just this brand, but it says initial activation instructions. Add 1 spoonful of water using the included spoon that I had inside. Close lid tightly, shake well, uncap, sniff, and perform.
We're going to perform.
So this is a performance.
This is a performance.
Yeah. So I've already added the water.
Okay.
When I opened the bottle from like this far, I took a sniff. And yeah, it's something, man.
I think I might shit myself or something.
You're gonna smell it from where we're at right now. As soon as I open this, make sure to shake it as much as I'm shaking it whenever you do it, okay? Because I don't want to be the only one wired, okay?
Yeah. What are we gonna go straight into aliens?
No. We can we can settle in a little bit after this.
Okay.
So I apologize if I cursed. It's not gonna be intentional. It just might be my initial reaction, okay? So. Warning.
Yeah, we'll talk about some government spying stuff.
My cheeks are tense.
No,
I'm nervous. My eyes are watering. And it's still closed. Tell me of a happy time of your life. Tell me a happy time.
It's a happy time.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. I
think we should have an ambulance on standby.
Yo, no.
What?
I cracked it open a little bit and I'm already smelling it, bro. Like, it looks not even open. Okay. Oh, shit, it's sizzled. Oh, shit.
Damn, dude, you broke it.
Why is it sizzling? Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Dude, you're not even...
Oh, shit.
The bottle is like 3 feet from your face. Hey, how happy are you? Look at the happiest time of your life.
Oh, shit.
Look at the happiest time of your life.
No, dude. No. Oh my gosh. No, dude, that's...
Dude, your face is red.
No.
Your face is beet red.
No. Whoa, dude.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Do you see like the fourth dimension?
Oh, man. I have so much energy I can solve the Da Vinci Code right now. Oh my god. That is no joke.
Yeah.
That is no joke.
Why are you still shaking it?
It's for you.
Why are you still shaking it?
No, dude. Oh, wow.
I'm scared, man. Like, I'm getting energized and I haven't even done anything.
Like, I feel like... So I have this thing where...
Yeah.
I'm sweating. I think I'm sweating.
Yeah.
I have this thing where, like, only one nostril tends to work at a time for me.
Mm-hmm. And they're both open.
I mean, yeah. Give me a moment.
Yeah.
Wow.
What do you feel?
So my left nostril was the one that was open right now.
Okay.
It feels like... You know that ice bucket challenge that we were all doing back in high school?
Yeah, I didn't do it, but yeah.
Okay, well... It feels like that where your body just doesn't know how to react. It's just like you can't even breathe like for a second there type of thing, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, what are the reviews on this?
I think it was the highest reviewed one.
The highest reviewed, okay.
Yeah. So, dude, I am
tingling.
Sweating.
Yeah, I'm already sweating just thinking about it.
Is my face really red? Like
it was red. Now it's normal again.
Oh shit! That's all you.
I'm actually kind of like based off your reaction. I'm kind of.
You should be, dude. I am not lying. That was my honest reaction.
Damn, it's not even in English.
Like you will have no control over your reaction. That's what's the scary part.
Yeah.
Like you think you're gonna be like, oh, that's crazy, but no.
I think I'm gonna.
You're gonna snap.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be doing some Squidward doing the.
Oh my god! Wow. That was it opened my nostrils for sure.
Ammonia inhalant, 32 grams. Bro, I'm kind of
extreme. That's a little extreme. I was not expecting it to be that much, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whenever you open it, just keep it away from you.
Yeah. And it says 6 inches away.
Okay. Oh wait, what?
Yeah, it says keep at least 6 inches away
Up until the sniff or when you sniff?
when you sniff.
Bro, I don't think I was at.
Bro, you were in there.
I was in there. I was.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, I'm not gonna get in there like that.
No, I
I'm
know
gonna
you
tell
have
you.
to.
No,
You have to.
bro, I can't get in there. Like,
Just look, open it from afar, and
yeah,
then
I'm just gonna,
yeah. Oh my gosh,
yeah.
talk to me.
Uh,
Yeah, don't. Yeah,
that looks violent.
it's aggressive. It does not look normal.
Let me back up. I don't want to.
Yeah,
smack
yeah,
my
yeah,
computer.
Yeah. Go on.
Is that close? I think I need one more sniff. I need one more.
Yeah. Oh shoot, bro, are you okay,
Dude, I'm.
dude? you
Oh.
you had a. You kind of went to a different dimension for a second there.
Yeah, man.
What do you? Oh, okay.
Yeah, man. I don't want to do that again. But
Shoot.
I don't know how people do that.
I'm sweating.
I'm getting clammy.
Clammy. What is
I'm
that?
getting like hands are sweating.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Clammy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Oh, dude. I don't know why people do that.
You were kind of far still. I don't know if I was closer than you were.
I think you were closer. I mean,
Okay.
I thought I got relatively in there, but
You did.
you were.
Ah, shoot.
So I'm not gonna lie. That first one was a baby.
Yeah.
You know, was a little.
Yeah.
Just a little trial. It scared me off, and the second one, yeah, that opened up my eyes.
You know, after this, I was thinking about it for this little test. We needed cameras in front of our faces because you should have seen your face.
Oh,
You kind
I
of
can
like
still
stuttered.
feel
Like,
it. Yeah.
do you feel more alive?
I don't know what I'm feeling.
It's like would you
It's
say
lingering too. I can still smell it.
yeah.
Like I can still smell it, but the effect isn't there. You know.
I can't smell anything right now. I might just be numb. You know, I might just be going into cardiac arrest. or something.
I'm getting warm just thinking.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just whatever, but I'm getting warm. And you know this place is already warm because you know you just love it toasty in here. You just love it toasty.
Do you think people that work out
Oh.
are onto something, trying to max out with these things, or is it just kind of another excuse just to kind of use something that just shouldn't be legal?
That's a weapon.
That's aggressive.
That's a weapon. Like that could be used as torture.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. So is this addicting?
I don't think that's.
Does that kill brain cells?
Surely, dude. That potency is unrivaled.
I should have got the XL, man. That was a little too much.
Yeah, but you couldn't get like the medium or something, the medium version.
Because isn't there some that are little pouches where you kind of like,
Oh yeah,
I don't know, you put them in your pocket or something? I don't know.
I think it's just all contained in a pouch or something.
Oh, okay. It's not like individual uses.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I like how when you type into Google, does smelling salts? The
Yeah.
second thing that comes up, does smelling salts kill brain cells?
Do I want to know the answer? Or do we want to know the answer?
Oh, it can cause long-term damage to brain cells and impose life-threatening.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I like it. All right. It
Yeah,
was worth it.
in overdoses or abuse. So, you know, I don't think we're overdosing.
I don't see myself using that again. I think
No, I think that was the
pre-workout-
one time. I don't know if I could say that I'm glad that I tried it, but at least I know what it's like. At least I know what it's like now.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Because I feel like with workout people, people that you go to the gym.
That's not fun. You're supposed to go to the gym and have fun.
Well, I wouldn't say that either, but when you're in the zone, so you can understand this. Whenever you're taking your pre-workout,
Yeah.
your tolerance grows.
Yeah.
So it comes to a point where you start looking at like maybe different playlists. You start looking at different workouts, different supplements to kind of spice it up a little bit.
Yeah.
I can see how someone really, really, desensitized to all those things that I just mentioned might revert to smelling salts.
I just don't understand it.
But we're talking about these like
The 1% of 1%.
the 1% of 1% of the guys or the people that just freaking veins popping out, for 2 hours at the gym, sweats uncontrollable. They wear like practically like little G-string shirts just to kind of show off everything. I'm talking for those guys or those people.
Yeah.
I can see it. But for us kind of common folk,
nah.
I might pass.
Yeah.
I might pass.
Like I said, I don't know if I'm glad that I tried it, but I think I'm glad that I know what it's like now. Dude, you got beat red. You got beat red.
Yeah, that's not fun. Okay, man.
Let's get into it now. Let's just get into it.
I'm ready.
Let's get back into the episode.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
What's up, man? I'm sorry I put you through that.
Yeah. Aliens. Okay.
So what'd you see? What'd you hear?
I don't really know. I know Mexico, I know some crazy guy in Mexico thought that he smell it on you or what?
Yeah, I think it spilled a little bit.
Some crazy dude in Mexico, he thought that he had some, like, I don't want to say he even thought, like, I think he was thinking that he was gonna, like, bamboozle the world. And he presented some alien bodies,
yes,
but it was quickly debunked.
Yes.
By like a video that was found that it was in like years ago, and it was the same exact bodies, and this guy really tried passing it off as if it was like the real deal.
Yeah.
And I think he did make some changes.
Okay.
Because I think that in the old video was like, this is clearly a fake alien body because it looks like whoever made this didn't understand like anatomy.
Okay.
And the way that these bones are placed, this thing wouldn't even be able to move. Because like bones were backwards.
Got you.
And like just the bones and the joints just wouldn't work. There wouldn't be any range of motion. It would have been like just completely immobile. And I think what he did was, the guy, I guess he somehow got that body and fixed it to where it would be functional.
Okay.
And then tried passing it off.
Huh. Of course it's from Mexico. What do you think these I don't know if you even know if they were like a certified scientists or
alienologist, or
what was it? Alienologist?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or credible rather, I think is a better word. But what's like the end game for them? What, I don't know, to be known? Oh, Mr. Dr. X, Y, and Z discovered the alien. Like, bro, you just discovered something that might kill us, the whole human race. I don't know if I'm happy about that.
So let's go back to episode 1. Do you think there's aliens out there?
Yes.
You think there's aliens? Okay. Do you think there's aliens among us? Like on Earth?
No.
No. Okay. What do you think an alien is to you? I'm just curious. What is your definition of an alien?
Okay. Before I go with my answer, do you think there's aliens? Do you think they exist?
Yes.
Are they
I think
on
they
Earth?
have to. Anyways, what?
Are they on Earth?
No.
Okay, same answers. What do I think an alien is? Okay, perfect. Great answer. So this is what I wanted to talk about because I think we have such a Hollywood idea of what an alien is. Now, there's been many depictions of what an alien may look like through media, but it always kind of reverts to a human-like bone structure.
Yeah.
2 legs, 2 hands, 2 eyes, a head. It always reverts to this, which I don't think it is.
Big head.
A big head, yeah. Greenish, kind of bland-looking color.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be that at all.
Right.
I think it's going to be something more like, there's this movie, it's called, shoot. I think they'd be like, almost like octopus-looking things.
Okay.
Also, like, we're also assuming that they can use their muscles and walk on Earth's gravity if they pull up, Like, so many things are so unknown. And you know what it might actually be? And I think we might even talked about this in the first episode. I think it might just be like some microbe. It might just be some sort of like...
Yeah, I've had that thought too. Like, we all have this thought that everything has to be, human size, you know?
Yeah.
But I mean, dude, what if the alien was completely fully functional?
Okay.
And it was the size of an ant?
Sure.
And like their civilization on planet, Yucapupu,
yeah,
was like a fully crazy, like high tech, civilization, right? But because they're the size of an ant, like their version of New York is like the size of our laptop, you know?
Fair enough.
But everything is crazy, crazy high tech, you know? Like technology that we don't even have. But they can do it because they're so small, they only need like minimal parts.
Sure.
In minimal amount.
Sure.
So they would almost never run out of resources.
Yeah. And also, we're also assuming that when they pull up or when they come, first of all, we have to assume that they want to come, right? That for whatever reason they want to come. And we also make the assumption that they want to kill us, that they want to destroy us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we can just be happy together, you know?
I don't know.
Oh, you think they want to kill us?
No. Do I think that they want to kill us? Okay, why would an alien civilization come here in the first place?
Easiest answer would be for resources that we may have.
Okay. Anything else?
Oh,
So for resources, the only thing you can think of is for resources. Because I can't think of anything else. So
yeah,
why else would they not kill us? If they have the technology to come over here,
yeah.
I mean, they have the technology to do anything.
Well, I don't know. Just because we don't have it doesn't mean that it's the utmost highest technology, advanced technology there is.
That's true.
But
But if they have the technology where they know exactly where we are while our planet is flying around and circle around the sun, and who knows where they're from because we've never had satellites or, you know, telescopes that can see where they are. I mean, they must be pretty damn advanced.
Then again, what if they have like the technology to find the resource they're looking for, but they just don't see us roaming the earth when they pull up? Like, oh, you know, we didn't. You know, obviously they speak English, right? You know, we didn't see freaking Sean and Asael. What? What do we do now? Oh, we just kill them.
So how many? Okay, I'm gonna look this up real quick.
How many what?
How many
Universes?
aliens have been found?
Nah. I don't think we have.
How many do you think?
0. What?
I mean, supposedly have been seen on Earth. Have been allegedly seen on Earth. I'm not saying confirmed.
Oh, allegedly 1 million.
1 million?
Dude. Bro, there's a whole, like, shows on Discovery Channel. Just
History Channel, yeah.
Our History Channel just dedicated to, you know, these sightings.
Yeah, that's
so,
true.
No. I don't think we've seen them yet.
So here's the thing. And I heard this from somewhere else, so it's not my original idea.
Okay.
Original thought, but
Sure.
how is it that these things are just so damn technologically advanced that they can come over here to Earth whenever they want, basically? Well, as far as we know.
Sure.
As far as they want. And yet these things just manage to keep crash landing on Earth.
What do you mean? Oh, they've never just, like, perfectly landed?
They always crash land. They always allegedly crash land on Earth.
Okay, that's funny.
Yeah. You know, I mean...
That's pretty funny.
They're over here navigating asteroids and meteors and shooting stars, and then as soon as they get to Earth,
yeah. That's a good point. Yeah, I have nothing. I don't know. I agree. But another thing also is that we're also assuming, and I know I said this before, we're assuming that aliens would be so interested to come to Earth. Like we are so, as humans, we're so obsessed with the idea, like, oh, everything revolves around us. They could just go to the next planet, you know, if they have the resources, if that's what they're looking for, you know? Like, they don't have to come to Earth. And that being said, there might even be other planets or universes or galaxies with living, I don't want to say animals or mammals, but living beings that may also kind of have civilizations like we do. Whether I don't want to say they're humans, but at the very least, some sort of microbes that kind of live amongst themselves and are building I mean, because we were that at one point, right? If we, we're putting religion to the side, of course. We were once, monkeys and apes and stuff like that. And then through evolution, through millions of years, we're at this point now with consciences and language. And
so what do you think about all those other cave paintings, or I don't even know if their cave paintings even had alien, scriptures or whatever, or those paintings from like before modern times where they had like depictions of aliens? What do you think about that? Do you think aliens have just been always on the mind of people, or do you think aliens have actually like landed on Earth and done some things?
How well drawn are those?
Wasn't there like a famous painting where they had aliens in the background from like 1700s or something?
I don't know, because I'm just thinking, dude, look, it could be a bad drawer type of caveman, or it could be like some sort of animal that they saw and it just turned out to look like, maybe it's extinct now.
No, it was like UFOs in the background.
No.
You know what?
I'm calling bluff. I mean, then again, if with how space works and space travel works, if something from like a different galaxy wanted to come straight to Earth, wouldn't it take like 30,000 years anyway for it to get here?
But that's with like certain technology. I mean, who knows? Who knows what kind of technology there is?
I mean, they might be on the way right now, but
I'm trying to be realistic. But I mean, let's just say they have, the secret to warp drive. And they can be here like that.
We'd be done.
All right, so I found the painting. I'm gonna send it to your iMessage.
Okay.
I found the painting, and I want you. I mean, granted, this could be anything. This really could be anything. So
let's see this booty ass.
Yeah, it really is. Damn it.
What, Wi-Fi?
Nah, it's fine. I know you only have the best Wi-Fi here. I want your take on this.
Okay.
Because I know you're gonna really go in on this.
Bro. Heck no. Bro. So basically, it's like it's a painting. I thought you were gonna send me like a cave painting, like some on a rock type of thing, thingy. But it's like a Renaissance painting.
Yeah, Renaissance time. That's what it looks like.
With some sort of spiritual woman, maybe like a Mary, leaning forward with her hands clapped together, and over her shoulder, her left shoulder, in the distance, there's a black spot. In a horizontal kind of rectangular fashion, but and there's some dude. I mean, for what it's worth, there's some dude in the back on a hill, also in the distance, just standing there. I can't even say he's like looking in that direction. I can't say that he's pointing at it. I mean, his hands up.
Yeah, the definition is quite remarkable.
It could be anything else, man. It could be a sheep jumping off the building. I don't know, man.
So what about the pyramids? Everyone always talks about how did the pyramids even get made?
Hard work.
Hard work. All right.
I mean, we're also, so those people also be like, oh, those pyramids were built in 2 weeks. No, I'm sure it took years, maybe even decades, surely to build, but a lot of hard work. I mean, there's a lot of sand out there. Might as well do something with it.
Well, supposedly those like blocks though were like
heavy,
like thousands of pounds.
Certainly some like pulleys were invented to kind of lift those off the ground.
1,000 pounds though? I don't know what kind of machine.
No, not a machine, but maybe like some elephants.
Elephants? Do they have elephants in Egypt?
Surely.
Well, I don't think they have elephants. I mean, maybe, but I mean, they would have had to get that thing across the desert, man. That's
the elephant to get the pulley to work.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple elephants.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I doubt camels did it. They're kind of like goofy looking.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No, dude, Cameron ain't gonna do it.
I mean, what do you think about the pyramids?
Must be aliens. No, I honestly think it's just hard work. Even though.
Okay.
Even though.
I was like, oh man, I don't want to be mean, man, but it's not aliens.
No, I think it's just hard work. It's just I don't know how they lifted up those. I think maybe the foundation or something there was a big rock already there, and just just keep stacking this thing. So the foundation was basically already built, and they just kept, doing their thing.
Perhaps.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a.
Then again, there was no social media back then, so what else are you supposed to do? Might as well build something.
I guess so.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. I don't know, man. There's a lot of those. I mean, I'll say this. Like I said, for what it's worth, those History Channel episodes when it talks about aliens and how did this happen, they put it in such a way where you're like, hey, you know what? They might be onto something. They start convincing you in a way. But I don't know. You gotta let that go and be like, hey, look, we've been around for a long time. Something's got to happen. Some weird stuff's got to happen.
Okay, so what about the whole thing? I don't know if you saw the interview. It was it was in the U.S. It was in the U.S. Some guy in Congress or something like that, in the Pentagon or something. And this happened like a month ago. Yeah. And they were interviewing him, and they were like, okay, so... they were asking some... I remember the guy that was interviewing him was asking some hard-hitting questions. Like the questions that we wanted to ask. Like he was actually... he wasn't some regular politician who was, softballing some easy ones like... Sure. Are aliens real? No, he was really getting in there.
Respect it.
Yeah, absolutely. I really wish I could bring up the transcript, but I just don't know what to research. But it was along the lines of like, has anyone ever... I think his biggest hard-hitting question was something along the lines of, has anybody ever died talking about the existence of aliens? And... he was like, that's a question that I can only answer like behind closed doors or something to that effect. It was either that or he said yes. One of the two. It wasn't a definite no. And it was either yes or I can only answer that without, a recording, without an audience.
So we're talking about like Area 51 type of knowledge, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that video kind of did take the public by storm because, I don't know the credentials of the gentleman, but it seemed to be someone kind of knew what he was talking about. He's supposed to be there. He's earned his position. So what he says kind of has some weight to it. But then again, it's just also so vague. That's the thing with politicians, or at least that gentleman's like, his answers are so vague that the less he says, the safer he'll be, basically. I kind of wish that would happen more. I don't know. I wish it would be like the president to say this, It's like, what does freaking Ricardo Galdamez know?
I got a feeling if Trump was president, he would tell the people like, yeah, aliens. I found one. Just yeah, they're real. They're really nice people,
Yeah, and then I mean that'd be better than this guy. I don't know.
I feel like Trump would just spill the beans on the people, but just flat out just tell them.
But yet still no one would believe him, but he might actually be telling the truth.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, what do you think about Area 51 just kind of being like a cover for like what's actually happening in politics and in medical realms of our country and stuff like that?
What goes on in Area 51? I think that's just... I think what the government claims is that's just like where like the spy planes are like housed, or a lot of spy planes like F-117 Nighthawks, or I don't think they're used anymore, or like B-2 bombers, or like SR-71 Blackbirds. I don't really know. I'm kind of just spitting out what I thought of Area 51 is.
Like for national security, but not like...
just like a stealth type.
Okay.
So okay. for like recon or like
sure.
surveillance, whenever U.S. wants to do surveillance and doesn't want people to find out about it. But so that being said, I don't really think. So does the government refer to Area 51 as Area 51? Who named it Area 51?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, I think at this point, I think this might be like infamously known as Area 51. I don't know if there's an actual name. Isn't it like in Arizona or something, or New Mexico?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in Nevada? Really?
Oh,
I
Nevada.
could have swore it was like New Mexico.
I mean, I just know it's like deserty and hot looking. That makes sense, though. I don't know, dude. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's what it is. I think it's just like stealth and recon and kind of like national surveillance and when it comes down to like Cold War type tactics and, you know, the less you know, the better type thing.
Yeah.
I think that's all it is. I don't think there's anything there. Maybe some like spacecraft type stuff. Maybe like some NASA found rocks and stuff like that. But I don't think there's anything worthwhile for those people that are actually interested in, you know, extraterrestrials and etc.
So Area 51. So the CIA actually referred to Area 51 as Area 51.
Okay.
It's kind of interesting.
Okay.
But it's also been, and this is on Wikipedia, so it could be anyone right typing this up.
Yeah.
But it's also called Dreamland, Paradise Ranch. So, I mean, I don't know, take it for what it is, but
It's just a military base. That's what it is.
yeah, but
right?
it's I think it's only for people who have top secret SCI. It's like secret clearance, top secret clearance, and then top secret SCI. I don't know what SCI stands for, but it's basically like a top secret clearance with like extra secrecy, basically like secrecy that's pertinent to that topic of whatever they're doing.
Got you. The specialty.
Yeah, like a specialty.
Got you. I don't know, man. I think the alien conversation is a little boring for me now.
Yeah.
I don't think. Well, I think first of all, I don't think it matters.
What matters?
Not in our lifetime. Is that ignorant to say?
So if aliens were real,
Okay.
and let's just say tomorrow, some president of some country said we met with aliens, like we met with the leader of the aliens.
Okay.
How do you think that would change the world?
So let's talk about this. Let's bring this. Let's elaborate on this hypothesis. Or what type of aliens are we talking about? Are we talking like Alien versus Predator looking ass, kind of aggressive looking militaristic aliens? Are we talking some sort of like blob? Are we talking some ant like you mentioned earlier? What are we talking about?
Let's say let's just, for all intents and purposes, let's just say it's human size. Okay, let's just say it's human size just to keep things, on an even playing field for the most part.
Okay, yeah, okay. If that's the case, then I think there should be some sort of plans to kind of protect the Earth if anything goes south.
Protect the Earth, okay.
Okay.
So do you think that would make you? Do you think it would unify the world? Do you think world peace?
100%.
You think so? You think Russia would stop invading Ukraine? You think all the weird civil wars in Africa are going to put an end to it? You think?
100%.
You think so?
100%. You don't.
Okay. I think humans are too selfish, and they would be like.
Okay. There might be some robberies. There might be some I think low-level crime will rise.
And I'm not talking robbery. I'm talking about like overall, like country to country.
Man. Okay, people are kind of are selfish. Sure, that would be terrible though. That would be terrible if that's the truth. Because think about it like this: let's say you're freaking. The best comparison is like, okay, your house. You have a house. The pantry door doesn't close anymore. You got to fix it. Okay, but guess what? Your house is now in foreclosure. What are you going to fix first?
I'm not fixing that pantry.
You're not fixing that pantry. So in this case, why are you going to finish off the, Russian versus Ukraine war when we might be, the Earth might be in jeopardy? Like let's talk about how important, let's weigh the, the problems. That's why I'd hope they wouldn't, go against each other, and they would kind of unite in that sense. But that's also assuming that the aliens are going to be evil and they're going to want to, mess with us or whatever. Which, I mean, from an alien standpoint, you look at us humans, we're pretty pathetic.
Oh, 100%.
So
we're ultra pathetic.
So they might be like, let's just, put them out of the misery. Let's, restart the Earth, perhaps. Let's drop toxin in New York, and then Tokyo, and then Moscow and Paris, and let's just restart it. Play God for a second. I wouldn't be surprised if they did that either. We're not that special. We're actually, like I said, we're pretty pathetic. We're self-destructive.
Dude, look at this. I can pinch myself. Ow.
We just smelled some salts.
Yeah.
And we started crying. My face turned red. We started sweating. That's pretty pathetic.
Yeah.
Let's do it again.
I'm not doing it. I don't think you can pay me to do that.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
Yeah,
that is pretty rough.
I don't think you can pay me to do that again.
I'm glad I did, like you said, I'm glad I did it once, but that's it.
I could still have like a lingering smell of it. Like a lingering weird, like...
I'm very aware. I'm very, defensive right now. I'm like, what's happening type of thing, But, you know what I would do? Aliens need some smelling salts. I'd scare them off in a second, bro. Well, that's assuming that they have noses too, right? Yeah, if they don't have noses, we might be down dirty.
Assume that they had noses?
Yeah.
Yeah, you messed up. Yeah, you messed up.
Are there living beings that don't need to intake besides food?
I don't think all things, all human, not humans, but all. I don't think a nose is even essential. It's not really essential. I'm pretty sure there's animals that don't have noses. This is very important.
This is very important. This is
octopuses, snakes.
Snakes have noses.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, they do.
I'm pretty sure. I think they have something else.
Nostrils. Yeah. Okay. So noses might not be the right word.
Okay. Yeah. I don't think nose is the right word.
Yeah. No, they for sure have holes.
Ants.
So they don't breathe?
I don't think roaches have noses either. I think anything with antennas don't have a nose.
So they don't breathe. So they just eat.
I think they just breathe through their mouth.
Oh, okay. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Well, regardless.
So like maybe they look all. See, that's the thing. We're aliens need something to live off of, right? You can't just live forever, right? Surely. See, that's the thing. I don't know.
Well, like I mean, what if smelling salts that was their primary nutrients? What if they need ammonia to survive?
Fucked.
What if they need ammonia to survive?
If they need that to survive, we're fucked.
That's their primary source of nutrition.
Oh my gosh.
What puts us down is what gives them superpowers.
Hey, but maybe what puts them down and gives us superpowers, like broccoli.
Did you ever watch the War of the Worlds with Tom Cruise? I think it was Tom Cruise.
With the zombies?
No, it was aliens.
Nope.
Yeah, I think it was Tom Cruise. Yeah, Tom Cruise. It was a pretty decent movie. So basically, aliens invade.
Okay.
Aliens invade, and they just start scooping up humans to consume. They're eating the humans.
Okay.
And they basically just munch them together. I believe they have these. I could be wrong. I saw this whenever this came out in 2005, 2006. So back when I was a little wee lad.
I wasn't even born yet, but yeah.
Yeah. Basically, I think they have these like octopus-looking machines.
Told you.
Just scooping up humans, like 40 at a time or something.
Oh shoot! Okay.
And just mince them together and just consume them.
Okay.
And eventually, the aliens just start dying.
Okay.
Although they thought that they needed humans to live off of, like the disease that humans carried and the illnesses like
oh shoot,
I don't know, cancer, AIDS, herpes,
yeah.
I don't know, you name it, gonorrhea, like. There was just so much illness and imperfection and disease that it actually ended up killing off the aliens.
Okay.
But yeah, that's all it really had.
Well, in that sense, what kills us kills them. So smelling salts would work.
I mean, I guess.
Right?
I guess. Speaking of aliens, what about Cloverfield? You ever watch Cloverfield?
I think I've seen parts of it. Isn't it like part of the Godzilla universe? No. Okay.
I don't think that was the Godzilla universe.
Okay. Yeah, like Cloverfield, like 14 or something like that. No.
No, what? Cloverfield. The thing with like it was like in New York, and there was a guy that was like filming. It was like first person
That's
thing.
right.
And a lot of people hated that it was all
Yeah.
gobbledygook and everything.
Yeah.
You didn't watch that?
No.
Apparently, it had like a crazy complex, kind of off topic, but the directors had a crazy complex
Cool.
backing to it. Like they made like fake MySpaces for these people because it's back when MySpace was a thing, right?
Okay. Sure.
They had like fake MySpaces for these people.
For the actors?
Yeah,
or?
well, no, for like the people that were in the movie.
Okay.
So the actors that they were playing.
Got you.
And they had like this whole like mystery behind it that you could potentially solve everything before even watching the movie.
Huh.
If you were like a super sleuth detective.
I love it.
Yeah.
I dig it. Yeah.
Like MySpace things had like hidden things scattered throughout the world and stuff like that. And
Oh, shoot.
hidden internet pages. But yeah, that was Cloverfield. It's kind of aliens because it was like a big old creature thing dropped from space and just started wreaking havoc.
All right.
I forgot how it ended, but yeah, I don't think it ever really was a true ending. I think the guy just ends up dying in the end, and that was that.
So if aliens come, do you think we have a chance?
No,
Okay.
zero chance. You think we would have a chance?
We have nukes.
So that's gonna kill us.
Well, look, someone's got to die, right?
Well, like, what's the point of winning if you're gonna lose?
If it's, I mean, maybe it might be like a, hey, you know what? If we can't have it, no one's gonna have it.
And humans are selfish. Humans are selfish.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I just feel like, yeah, I mean, look, you know what? For what it's worth, I think if aliens do come and they just leave right after, it will unite the world so much that we might actually get rid of so many problems that we already have. But they need to leave immediately. They just can't stay. If they stay, we're done, right?
Yeah.
Total war, diplomacy problems. Like, no, you know what? You should do this. No, you should do that. Do. Boom. Might even make it worse. But if they come just to let us know that they exist and they have the power to come, I think the world will be a way different place going forward.
Yeah.
I would love it.
So, go ahead.
Watch them bring like some cancer remedy type thing,
So you think would be a good thing if aliens came?
And they left right after? Yes. They can't stay.
Okay, so do you think... Okay, this is the last thing before I move on to the next topic. But do you think aliens, if they came, they would just, fly on by, drop in the middle of Times Square and be like, hey, what's up, guys? Yeah, we were just cruising by. We saw your planet. We might as well just take a little pit stop here. I just want to let you know. Hey, I mean, universe is a big place. There's a whole lot of cool people out there. See you later. We're going to go back to... we're going to keep going to vacation on Yukumapupu.
What would be the most ideal place for them to land? Is what you're asking?
If they were going to intergalactic travel and they were just on the way and they're like, oh, let's just stop at this planet real quick. It's just, I mean,
pit stop.
Yeah, it's just stretch our legs. Do you think that they would stop in just the general public? Because remember, they don't have an idea of what the general public versus what politicians and supposedly the leaders are.
Sure.
Or do you think that they would have the secrecy to try to speak to world leaders and try to shoot like a signal beam down to Earth to people on a certain frequency you can only decipher?
If I was an alien and I knew what you just mentioned right now, or I didn't know what you just mentioned right now, I would land in Russia.
You would land in Russia.
It's the biggest country.
Well, you don't even know what a country is.
Or the
borders.
Biggest piece of land that you can see from outer space, for what it's worth.
I mean, for what it's worth, I guess. How do you know? Why would you? Well, I guess you would have a general knowledge that green is land and blue is water, I guess.
Because we already know that they don't land very well, right?
Yeah.
They just crash land. So you need a lot of space for that. You're not landing in New York because it's tiny compared to what Russia looks like from outer space.
Okay.
Right. Or maybe like the center of the United States. What is that like? What's in the
center of? I think that's Topeka, Kansas. What?
I don't know if you're lying or not, but I mean, you might be right. But
I think the closest city in the middle of the United States is Topeka, Kansas.
okay, so I'd probably land there as well, or maybe Canada, something like that.
Yeah.
Because obviously there's no boundaries between Canada and the United States for an alien, so it might even be like north, like Oregon or something like that.
Oregon? I think you mean like South Dakota.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So maybe that's why they always have like those hillbillies always have like crazy kind of sightings. Because
maybe
think about it, you're not in Mexico. What?
The cornfields?
Yeah,
it's all in the middle of the U.S.
Oh yeah.
I think they're onto something.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to watch that episode again because they might be on. Yeah. Yo, so either Russia or Topeka, Kansas, is what I'm thinking. You're not doing Italy. You're gonna land into the ocean.
Yeah, you could crash.
Africa's actually a pretty good shout too.
It has a lot of trees.
You can't see them from that far, but yeah, you're gonna hit something. You're gonna slow down. Asia, no way, unless it's like maybe India. No, India's actually pretty small compared to Russia. It's gotta be Russia. It's gotta be. It's always that makes sense now. Crazy people always kind of land in, kind of live in big, spacious bodies of land.
Speaking of like, you know, stuff like that. Did you ever see or hear about Zimbabwe? I think it was Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe space program.
It already sounds phony.
It was the most wholesome thing you've ever seen in your life. Wholesome.
Okay.
It looked. I encourage anyone to look it up. I think it was Zimbabwe, but it was like they just picked like it. This is what it looked like. It looked like they picked just random people off the streets of Zimbabwe.
Okay.
And I was like, "Do you want to train to go to space?" And that's what it looked like. That's what it looked like. And it was just, and it was just them, I guess, training to be in a spaceship or. Regardless, I can't really explain exactly what it was. It just looked so wholesome.
Okay.
That they all looked so happy.
Okay.
Training to go to space, but I think we all know that was never going to happen.
So
nothing happened out of it, at least from what I know. I mean,
like no spaceship left the ground or anything like that.
No. I think we all know Zimbabwe space technology isn't probably the best.
I'd be down. I mean. Look, if you pick me off the street, I'm probably not doing anything anyway, right? I'll go learn some G's, 5 G's type, pressure.
Yeah.
A little space simulator. Hey, why not? Hey, no school needed for that. Hey, maybe they got paid. I hope they got paid.
I don't know.
A little dinner.
I don't think it was Zimbabwe actually. I think it was Zambia. Might have been Zambia.
It's also the Z.
Yeah, something with the Z. The Afronauts.
The what? Afronauts? It sounds like a cool like African jazz band.
It really does. I like it.
I think there actually is a band called Afronauts. Hey, that's a cool cat.
Yeah.
I'm down for that. Would you want to be an astronaut?
No. And then again, it seems like easy money, right?
But I feel like you kind of like being on your own. I think you probably.
But you're in basically isolation.
I think you like that.
You can't move. You're confined by 4 walls.
Well, I mean, spaceships are kind of big.
Well, they're not.
I mean, bigger than 4 walls. A couple tunnels.
Well, you can't go outside.
Oh, I mean, yeah, sure. I'll give you that, but I feel like you're well off on your own.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, not like that. Like, you're stuck. Think about it, you're stuck for like 6 months with the same 4 people. What if I don't know, some guy just smells bad? Guess what? You're stuck with him for the next 6 months.
That is pretty rough.
Some guy has, like this one guy I know. I remember this one guy that I know. He farted so bad I thought like a dead raccoon was like stuck up his beehole. What if he just had the most rancid, farts of all time? You could never escape.
But I mean, look. Okay. Let's say you're actually with decent people. I'm not gonna give you the benefit of like being great people, but decent people. They smell just fine. Their hygiene is good. They clean up after themselves. But could you do that for, I think it's usually longer than 6 months, but sure, let's do 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
In a space of like, basically your house, but there's no outside.
Awful. That sounds awful. But there's times where I haven't like left my house in 2 days, and I'm like, damn, what does outside look like?
Yeah.
And I walk outside, and I'm like, oh,
yeah,
son.
Okay, I agree. Yeah, it takes a lot of strength. Just, I mean, honestly, it's usually longer than 6 months if I'm.
And then on top of that, you come back weaker because there's no gravity up there, so your muscles deteriorate, and I think your bones get weaker as well. So when you come back like a little scrawny boy.
Sounds like prison, like the worst prison. I don't know, man. Now that I think about it.
Okay, would you rather go to prison or would you rather go to the International Space Station for 6 months?
Honestly, prison.
I think prison.
Because look, in the space station, you're eating like that raw food, not the raw food, like the dried up food. What is it called?
And then you're drinking your piss.
Wait, what?
You're drinking your piss?
Nah.
How else do you think they have water?
Bro, it's a big spaceship, so you better fill it up. We got them essentia, bro.
No, they pee through a filter and it comes out as supposedly clean water.
No way.
Yes.
Oh, damn. I mean, prison's pretty bad too, though.
So prison or the International Space Station?
But I'm going to prison.
I think I'm going to prison.
At least you get an outside there. You can work out and stuff.
Get to work. Hey, you're gonna come out strong.
You come out stronger.
You're gonna come out stronger. Yeah, exactly.
You come out stronger, but you might like men a little bit more.
Yeah.
You okay with that?
I mean, I don't discriminate.
Good answer. I like that. Yeah, prison for sure. You know what? It's funny because as a kid, you want to be an astronaut, And the only thing you're actually considering at that moment is like being in space, seeing the stars and seeing the planets, which, granted, that's all really cool. But you're missing out the part where you're like literally doing nothing for about 4 or 5 months out of the 6 months.
Yeah, you're running like these like weird little micro experiments.
Yeah. On rocks and dirt.
Yeah.
Damn, that sounds terrible now that I friggin' actually say it. That sounds terrible. Are they getting paid while they're not out there? Like when they're
I think
here?
They get paid mad money.
Oh, surely they better. Shoot, going to prison for 6 months for doing nothing wrong. I better. 120.
That's actually not that bad. It says between the average range is from 104 to 160.
And that's all the time, right? Like whether or not you're in space or not, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough. I mean, I'd rather do that than do the underwater stuff like that one those like billionaires did when we talked about last episode. Right? We're on the same page on that one, right? Oh, wait, what? What are you thinking about it?
So would you rather go to space or would you rather go to the bottom of the ocean?
So would you rather do the bottom of the ocean for 2 days or space for 6 months? You know what? I might have to go taste my own piss.
You wouldn't do the bottom of the ocean for 2 days?
Bro, there's no like precedent there that looks like it's fun. There's nothing for me to fall back on.
It's space for 6 months.
Then potentially getting absolutely disintegrated into.
You won't feel it. It's like a millisecond.
I mean, I'd rather just. No, yeah. Well, isn't there pressure in space too, or no?
No, there's no atmosphere, no gravity.
So it's just you just decay.
Chilling.
I'd rather be chilling. I'd rather know that I'm chilling.
You're not gonna die instantly.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel and it's gonna be hot and cold, like extreme hots and colds, and
then you can't say anything because there's no.
You can't breathe. Oh yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I like Star Wars.
Yeah. All right, so this kind of leads me to my next thing, though. And I think I know what you're gonna say about this, but I just want to hear your take. You know, I want the people to hear your take.
Okay.
And it kind of is on the same lines of aliens.
Okay.
Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
What is your take on Ghost?
Waste of time. A waste of time. I don't know, man. Look, possessions, same thing. Waste of time.
So I'm playing devil's advocate here.
Let's do it.
All pun intended.
Let's do it.
I was listening to a podcast the other day.
Okay.
I don't remember what podcast it is, but this guy had a exorcist on his podcast.
Wait, what do you mean? Like he had someone that was possessed, or what do you mean?
No, he had like a priest that does exorcisms.
Okay, got you.
And basically the church basically said, you can go do these podcasts, or you can go on the podcast because this is education.
Okay.
This is educational.
Cool.
But you know, of course, you can't bring like video footage or anything like that.
Got you.
But this priest, and I mean, I believe this guy.
The priest.
The priest. Yeah. The priest that does exorcisms.
Okay.
I mean, I don't see why he would lie. I mean, I can't think of a reason. Well, actually, I can't think of a reason.
I can too, but go ahead.
I can think of a reason why he would lie. But I don't know why he would lie. So he claims that through all the exorcisms that he does, I think he said that he's done like a few hundred.
Okay.
Or maybe that might be. I think he said he maybe 100.
Okay.
That he has seen people levitate through these exorcisms. What do you think about that?
Levitation?
Yeah, levitation. Was someone possessed by a demon or evil spirit or something?
No. I don't buy it, man.
Yeah.
When it comes to these things, aliens as well,
right,
and all these mythological and
unicorns, everything,
I always come back to the basics of nature and laws of nature.
Okay, so that's why these things are called supernatural.
Sure.
Because it's beyond beyond nature.
Sure. But is there anything else that's also supernatural that's not scary?
This smelling salts.
Like, is there something that like breaks the laws of nature or of gravity or time that isn't scary?
What do you mean it isn't scary?
Like in everyday life. Oh, it doesn't have to be everyday, but rather something that's more common.
Superheroes. You like those, right?
I mean, I love them.
Yeah.
But they're not real. You know what I mean? So, like, is there anything else that breaks the laws of gravity or time or space in everyday life that is not scary? I feel like everything that does is scary and is meant to, you know, kind of give you the chills, like exorcisms and aliens and ghosts, everything that we've talked about. So, I don't want to say I call BS, but I do want to say that there is an exaggeration happen.
Exaggeration.
Yeah.
So do you think, okay, so an exaggeration on levitation or exaggeration on what?
On the perspective of the priest or whoever was there that saw the levitation.
Okay, so I'm kind of glad you brought that up.
Okay.
So he believes that, he says that there's criteria that needs to be met.
Okay.
And this criteria is, I believe one of them was like strength that shouldn't be there.
Okay.
But he said that the big one, like the major one, was that information that the person knows that that person would not know.
Okay.
Like that person, like there's no way, like not even through like internet research, like there's no way that person would know. So he says like that's usually the telltale sign, because he said that he gets requests like every single day about exorcism that like people are asking to do. But most of them, it's like some schizophrenic dude or some bipolar person or someone in psychosis. But whenever he gets down to it, whenever he does these exorcisms, like they have to, the person through his also through his, I guess, investigation, the big criteria is he finds out that the person knows something that the person should not be able to know. And I'm not talking like, oh, what's my birthday? Something like that. Like, if you can, that could be like a lucky guess.
Sure.
But something outlandish, that no one's gonna know.
I'm getting scared now. But did he give an example?
He didn't really give an example.
He didn't.
He didn't really give an example.
Okay. I don't like that.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I only watched the 20-minute highlight snippet of it. I didn't watch the whole 2-hour version.
Got you.
So I mean, he might have given an example in the whole 2-hour version, but I only watched like the small version.
Man, where do I start with this one? First of all, with the priest. I think that we as humans, we strive to have a purpose.
Okay.
In our lives, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, no matter how you see it, I think every job is noble. I think every good job is a noble job. No matter what you're doing, how you're doing it, it's a good job. But there's always those people that kind of want to be like, hey, look, everybody else is doing what I'm doing. We're all in the same job, the same position. I want to take it a little bit further. Let's get into exorcisms.
Mm-hmm. So you think that they're trying to one up?
I think. Look, no one wants to be that one guy that just kind of. He's just kind of that. That's all he kind of really is.
So okay.
So I think he.
Okay, so
in his own life, I think he's just kind of painting it a little bit too colorful.
This is actually what he said about exorcist.
Okay.
Okay, because the exorcist, that's the person who does the exorcisms, right?
Sure.
So he said that the only way to be an exorcist is in that church, a bishop has to appoint you to be the exorcist. Mm-hmm. And just because the bishop appoints you to be the exorcist doesn't mean that, I can do exorcism now. Yeah. Then you have to go to the school of exorcism in the Vatican.
Hell no.
That's what he said. Okay,
that's real, yeah.
Yeah.
Send me this video. I want to know now.
Okay, I'll send it to you.
No way. There's a school for exorcism in the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know because look, you mentioned a couple mental illnesses that are real.
Right.
They're identified as real. I don't know if they were 200, 300, 400 years ago. I don't know if they were considered just mental illness or just kind of straight ahead. That's the devil. Kind of like the witch trials back in what 1700s with Salem witch trials. Mm-hmm. In Massachusetts. Same thing. I don't know if the religion of the church just kind of goes straight into, that's the devil. Nope. You're not supposed to have that short hair. No way. No way. I'm not supposed to see your ankles. No way. You know, or if there's actually more to it. That's where that's where I'm a little skeptical when it comes to monsters and ghouls in the religion and the religion conversation is because of those things. Levitation, for example, let's say this person's on the bed, right? The exorcist or whatever, the person possessed, and in a bed, if you press down on your heels hard and your wrists,
right? Yeah,
you can kind of make it seem like your torso is kind of lifting off the bed. Now, if you do it really fast, maybe, and the priest is blinking at the time, it can kind of look like a little levitation. Yeah. So I just think, I don't know, man. Look, also mention this: you're that priest that's elected to be the exorcist of the ministry or whatever. Mm-hmm. And let's say nothing ever happens. You're never called to any exorcisms. You're never done. Your position is kind of nulled, right?
I guess it's kind of a nowhere thing. Yeah.
And then you get a call. Yo, some crazy things happened with my ex.
Hey, but you went. Oh, I found it, by the way.
Send it to me.
Yeah.
My ex is doing some crazy things, man. She's not cooking anymore.
Do you want just the highlight or do you want the whole thing?
The whole thing.
Okay.
Yo, come over, man. This girl's acting brazy. You pull up. It's your first call in 3 months.
Since exorcism school.
Since exorcism school, since you graduated, I'm gonna exaggerate a little bit and make it worth my time.
He says he's done a plenty though.
Yeah, fair enough. But I don't know, man. I'm calling a bluff. You know what? I would not mind to be there. Would you mind?
That's kind of scared. Like, if it was the real deal, I don't know if I would.
Well, see, that's the thing. You don't know if it's a real deal.
Okay. So, are you saying if an exorcist came up and said, "Hey, I'm about to do this exorcism. It's about to get wild. It's about to get freaky in here."
Yeah.
You want to step in? You down to do this? It's about to get nutty.
So, what's your answer?
I don't know. I don't think I'd have an answer unless I'm there. I think it's a game time decision for me.
Look, I'm also the type of guy like.
Okay, so first off, right? But okay, before you answer, first things first. Do you believe in like ghosts and demons?
No.
You don't. Okay, so. Personally, I think I do. I'll say that I think I do.
Okay.
But then I have this other thought that I'll get into here, which is why I say I only think I'm not 100% real, or not 100% sure, even though I've had my own experience and I've told you my own experience before.
Yes.
But I've also I heard this other thing that kind of made sense.
Okay.
So which is why I kind of knocked, even though I've had my own personal experience.
Sure.
It kind of knocked my 100% down to like not 100%.
Fair
put
enough.
it that way.
Fair enough.
But I feel like once you're in there, and then once you observe, assuming it is real,
Yeah.
your eyes are forever open.
Oh yeah.
Like you can never have the doubt.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, it's not real.
Yeah.
So I mean, would you go or would you not? Like let's say this person all of a sudden starts levitating as like, Asael. Yeah. Like it already knows your name. It knows your name. Like, I remember when you were born. I was gonna come for you, but
I'm out.
I'm out. And then what? For the rest of your life, you might be thinking like every single night. You're like, man, what if that demon Tralborg comes for me now?
You're on to something.
You know,
you got a point.
So like once your eyes are open, that's it.
You're gonna be a little like traumatized.
That's it. Yeah.
So you're saying that it's better have the veil of ignorance now that we don't know, we're not sure, we don't really care. Let's just kind of move on with life.
It's just life goes on
rather than knowing for sure that exists.
I was like, yeah.
I'm out, bro. So look, that's a good question. That's you put it very very well, very well that scenario. Because look, at first I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna be right next to the door. You know? Like if I start seeing, if they know my name.
Yeah.
And I wasn't planned to go, and it was just like the priest say, hey man, just come over.
Mm-hmm.
And they know my name.
Yeah.
Boy, shoot, I might. Damn, I'm out. See, then if I leave, I'll never know what happened.
But you would know. Like you wouldn't know what happened, but you would know.
But let's say I stayed and they killed the demon right there, and I'm like, okay, that motherfucker's done.
Well, I mean, I don't think they killed the demon. I don't think in exorcism they kill demons. I think they just
rid them.
Yeah, rid them from the body or something.
That'd be trippy. Yeah, because like once they start saying your name, it's personal. Because that's the last thing you want them to say. Yeah. Like if you start talking about some chicken nuggets that you ate yesterday, okay.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
A lot of people eat chicken nuggets, I'm fine with that. But if they say my name and my social security number, I know you watched
Breaking Bad last night.
That's how you know you're in too deep. Yeah, that really that'd be terrible. That'd be the worst case scenario. Knowing your social security number, oh my gosh. Because like, look, if you go and they start yelling and get that cross away from me type of thing. Yeah, you've seen some movies. I've seen some movies too. Right, that's fine. Right. But if they start talking about what color my socks are and why I didn't tie my left shoe,
yeah, start getting into some personal things that only you know.
Yeah, that's
talking about that one time where you felt real stupid in second grade.
Yeah. When you presented and you stuttered 5 times during that presentation. Yeah, I know you. I know you're here.
Mm-hmm. I've been watching you.
That's also extreme. That's right. That's an extreme scenario.
That's an extreme. But I mean, is it okay? Let's put it this way. If demons and exorcisms were real, would that be out of the realm of possibilities? I don't think it would be. I think that'd be fair play.
Is that Hollywood talking?
I don't think that is Hollywood talking. I think according to what this priest exorcist says, I think that's within the realm of possibility.
See, that's why I want to watch that video. I want to see what exactly are those things that they shouldn't know that they say. I kind of want to get a feel for that.
Okay.
Like if it's, your name that you're not even supposed to be there in the first place, that's trippy. But if it's things like, I don't know. I mean, that they shouldn't know what. Oh, your sibling hates you. That's pretty broad.
I don't think it's that simple.
Well, I'm trying to get a feel for the extremes of, them knowing your name and your birthday and what happened in second grade versus, they just saying something like your horoscope.
Hitler killed himself,
like what's like the opposite of the horoscope? Like you're a selfish person. And like, I mean, well, I'm not a selfish person, but have I been a selfish person? Perhaps, yeah. So I'm just trying to get a feel for what, the spectrum looks like for things that they shouldn't know versus things they can kind of guess on. Because look, I feel like, now I'm not saying everything in all cases like this, but there could have been exorcisms in the past, maybe hundreds, 200, 300 years ago, where it might have just been like some what's that condition where you say words randomly?
Oh, Tourette's.
Like it could have just been Tourette's.
I doubt it.
How do you doubt that though? What?
I doubt it.
Tourette's has always been a thing, surely, unless it's a new...
Surely.
Okay.
Tourette's is a thing. So, but I think Tourette's, it's just randomness, though.
Exactly. So like, let's say in the...
Cardboard.
1300s, someone with Tourette's in a very Catholic-driven city...
Pinkle Winkle.
You're in church, and this guy starts talking about turkey legs on aisle 3.
Yeah.
Back in the 1300s, that's easily just demon.
Okay, I mean, I sent you the video to your iMessage, so you can watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
I will watch the whole thing.
Okay.
And then we'll reconvene at the end. Okay. Yeah. So, but my next question is, with your current thought of just even including our previous conversation.
Sure.
And what you always believed in, or what you believe in now, or I don't know, but with including everything, do you think there is ghost? Do you think there's demons? Do you think there's both? Only one or the other? Or none at all?
I mean, you're also assuming that I know the difference.
So, like, let's say like a ghost is just something that just like, I don't know, closes the door or drops something, or I don't know, just something to where, you're sleeping and something, I don't know, your door opens.
Yeah.
Versus like a demon, like is like, some bad thing or something, and it's trying to piss you off.
So every story I've heard of ghosts always tends to be with like after the passing of somebody, of a loved one.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, through the window I saw a figure that had like the shirt that my grandpa used to wear.
It was the exact shirt.
And it just kind of flew by.
It said, I love New York.
And that's kind of like, so the ghost things they've always kind of been more friendly, of course. With the demons, like you said, a little bit more possessive, a little more, mean.
Evil, yeah.
But to answer your question, I don't believe in either of them.
Either or.
Either or.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, then again, if one exists, they probably both exist for what it's worth. But I don't believe in any.
You think so? If you think one or the other exists, they both exist.
Yes.
Why is that?
It's on the same realm. It's on the same.
It's the same. I think it's on the same idea.
If there's,
I don't think they're the same though.
No, not the same. Not the same.
Yeah,
no.
I think it's the same idea, same concept.
Yeah, if there's a good ghost, there's probably a bad demon. Is what I'm trying to say.
Is there a good ghost? Okay, well, I think there's a neutral ghost. I mean, okay, look, for example, I don't think there is ghost.
Okay, I don't either. But
okay.
If one of,
I don't think. But I.
Oh, you think?
I would have the intuition that there is some type of form of like bad spirit, bad thing that's gonna like try to wreak havoc or something.
Okay, so what we're talking about, what we're what we're talking about now is you don't think that there'd be good.
I don't think there would be a ghost that just does something just to, oh, that was Lil Johnny when he died in a car wreck last year and he was my best friend. I don't think that exists.
So you think if there were to be anything,
it would only be bad.
It would have to be bad.
It would have to be bad.
Nah, that's pretty pessimistic. I think you got to be a little more optimistic than that. I think that if I'm playing devil's advocate, I'd say like we said, Lil Johnny was your best friend in middle school or something like that. Like, hey, he wants to make sure that that he's not suffering or that he's in a happy place, like he's good. He might just do some sort of little thing that only you would maybe like recognize. But of course, I would also say that easily by the same token, there'd be some bad demon that you might have done wrong, or maybe it just wants to get you back or something like that. That also exists, and of course you agree on that one because you believe in demon or you think demons exist. But I think that there would be some good ones too.
Think there would be some good ones, huh?
Obviously.
So would you, if somebody said, "Hey, for tonight, we can go to like one of the most haunted places in the world," allegedly the most haunted place in the world. You can't bring any recording stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, because for some reason that's just like one of the big things, right?
Yeah.
Only you can witness it, or you and like 2 or 3 other people can go. So y'all all can witness it together.
Sure.
But you guys can't bring phones. You can't bring recording stuff.
Okay.
Would you do it?
I don't see the catch. I think I would.
You think you would?
I don't see the catch. I don't. Because if there's like 5 or 6 of us, that's a comfortable group.
No, not 5 or 6. Just either at most 4 people. At the most 4 people. And I don't know if you would bring all 4 people, but at the most 4 people. Because I think once you bring a certain amount of people, you start, rational. You might be rationalizing. Oh yeah, bro, you just like kicked that, or oh yeah, you just made some stupid fart noise. I think you need to start rationalizing things, and I think the sense of false security with, strength in numbers or whatever.
I think, look, my thing is like, if it goes south, I want to have enough people there to where like, I know that if someone breaks their leg, if someone gets stabbed, there'll be enough people to bring that person out or people out. That's what I'm saying. 5 or 6.
Someone gets stabbed,
or I don't know. The chandelier falls on their head.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that I mean, assuming that the freaking ghost is not Rambo and kills us all, right? Like 4 people's pretty healthy too. I think I might still do it with 4 people.
But see, I think they're smarter than that.
The ghosts?
I think they would. Yeah, I think the demons would be smarter than that. That.
Okay, what makes you think that?
Because I think people aren't for sure. Some people say 100% yes, some people say 100% no, some people say 50-50, right?
Okay.
I think a part of it is it doesn't want it. Like I think it would. I would think that it wouldn't want to know. It wouldn't want everyone to know. That it would be smarter than that. That it would want you to know, but not to an absolute certainty extreme.
To know that it exists?
Yeah, to where you could like go out and be like, oh yeah, dude, freaking Jumbo got stabbed by a demon.
I see what you mean. So it might do something that's like kind of in the realm of possibilities.
Well, in the realm to where like, okay, that happened. I mean, sure, you could go say it happened, but I mean, who's gonna believe you?
Got you.
Like
you tripped over something, but there was actually nothing there. But
or like, or you got slapped in the face, but oh, bro, I got slapped, bro. Like, shut up, stupid.
So if there was so you saying a stabbing would be like
that'd be way too extreme.
We had no knives. What could it have been? It had to be that.
But I think that'd be way too extreme, though.
Okay, let me ask you: would you go to that haunted house? 4 people.
4 people. See, I think 4 is too. I think it would have to be 3.
Wait, what?
I think 3 at the most.
Why?
No, I'm saying like for it to be.
Okay, I got you. You're
for the scenario.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, for the scenario, I think it would have to be 3, just because I think 4 is like.
Too safe.
I think that would feel too safe. Like I feel like I don't know. Let's say you and Jacob are walking. Like, oh, dude, where did Daniel go? You know.
You know what I would do? I'd probably put handcuffs on all three of us.
Handcuffs on all three.
To where we're all connected.
That means someone is like. That doesn't sound very efficient. That doesn't sound very efficient.
Because we're also there because we don't believe they exist, right?
Right.
If we did, we wouldn't be.
Yeah, you wouldn't go there because there would be no reason.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So I put those on just to be like, yo, man, no one's disappearing. I mean, if one person disappears, we're all going down, right? You know. But then again, would it be even trippier is that one of them just comes loose. You're like, yo, what the? Yo, Philip,
yeah.
no. And then, boom, the other one comes loose.
Dimitri!
No, not again.
Yeah.
So, that would... And if that would happen, I'm running out. Dimitri's my friend and all, but that demon can have him. We can share.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. That'd be really fun, though, I think.
That'd be really fun.
Because... Then again, we're coming from the perspective that they don't exist. I mean, you say that they might exist, demons, right?
Yeah.
I don't think they do. Look, if we have a flashlight, it's going to be at night, of course, because that's...
I'm not saying it had to be at... Well, okay, I would say it would have to be at night, but, I mean, it doesn't have to be pitch black. Like, you can be in, like, a lit room, you know? It doesn't have to be... You have to have flashlights and...
Ooh, that might be worse.
A lit room? A room with full electricity and, like, running water and everything?
Sounds kind of creepy. I guess it just sounds too good to be true type of thing, you know?
Yeah.
If I want to do it, it's going to be...
So what if it was like the world's most haunted hotel room?
Okay, hotels are a little creepy. Hotels are a little creepy. If you give me some like type of that was that Budapest hotel from Wes Anderson movie.
Oh yeah.
Type looking
Budapest
kind
hotel.
of Scandinavian type of architecture. I might pass on that. I might pass on that one. Yeah, that's a little too old for me. Give me a little Holiday Inn.
Holiday.
I'm gonna check it out.
So what if it was like? So supposedly the Queen Mary ship is like super haunted. What if it was like the Queen Mary ship? Like, hey, you have all night. You have from like sundown until 6 a.m.
This is like a Titanic type boat?
Yeah, Titanic type boat.
I'm passing.
You're passing.
Too old. I need those demons to go haunt some new stuff, bro. But you said they don't exist. You said I need those demons to haunt some new architecture, bro. I don't need that old stuff. I'm not going into no damn Budapest hotel or Queen Elizabeth's boat or whatever it's called. I'm not going in there. Even the White House, hell no. The White House is a little trippy on that one.
Damn. Okay.
Like, I don't want no like Hollywood type atmosphere going on with this.
Right. Yeah.
It can't be too obvious.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, that might be too obvious, but I mean, supposedly the Paris catacombs, for example, is like supposedly super haunted because there's hundreds of thousands of dead bodies and stuff down there. So I don't know why I think that was like an old burial thing from like medieval times. It was.
I think it was like a religious.
Was it religious? I thought maybe it just might have just been like that's just what they did with dead bodies. They just threw them down there because they didn't really know what to do with them.
Funny enough, I went to catacombs in Rome.
Mm-hmm.
Don't quote me on that. I think it was Rome, and I wouldn't give the description of them being scary in that sense of like being old and kind of creepy.
So I mean, I've seen pictures. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But it's just a bunch of it's just dirt tunnels, basically.
Dirt tunnels. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I would do that. I mean, you would do that. It was cool.
So from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m.
I mean, it's already dark down there anyway. You wouldn't even know, but sure.
Let's say there's like lanterns.
There was lanterns, yeah.
There's lanterns, okay.
Yeah. And it's pretty chilly down there too.
I like that. Okay.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do that. Yeah. And then I think another reason why I would do it is also because skeletons aren't that scary. You just kind of kick them and they kind of fall apart. They don't have no muscles.
Well, I'm not saying the skeletons start.
They start building themselves and femurs and stuff. Start kicking some femurs and kneecaps.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think What scares me the most would be like some demonic type thing, you know, some type
Yeah,
of
like-
red
like-
face looking ass.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you're there for the experience of like potential
Yeah.
super haunted place where, like, you know, it might throw a freaking skeleton at you or something.
Like I said, I can handle skeletons, but if you throw me
Yeah.
a freaking old lady or something, I'm tripping.
Yeah.
You know, like,
Like it just like throws a skull at you.
yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Dimitri, you throw that?
It's like, no, you're right next to me, bro. I didn't do that. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just in time for Halloween too. Just in time for Halloween, your favorite holiday.
Yeah.
Oh man, well, what a convo, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What a conversation. Starting off with the absolute worst thing I've ever smelled in my life.
You can throw that away. What are you gonna do with it?
I do want to share it with my friends
Mhm.
before I throw it away, because I don't know if there's an expiration date after I put the water in there.
Yeah.
It would make sense. It might get to a point where it actually just starts smelling actually bad. For the record, just so you guys know, it doesn't smell bad. Like, it doesn't smell like...
Potent. It just smells potent.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like a bad smell, like bad breath or a fart, where you're like, that's just disgusting.
It's just the most...
It's
the most strongest smell you can think of. Just
I mean, you can't really...
you can't really...
Yeah, before
define.
that, I couldn't think of anything.
Yeah.
But it's a very piercing...
Piercing, yeah.
Feeling. It's not even a smell. It's like a feeling that you just feel your nose canals and everything just kind of like skip a beat. I don't know. Wouldn't say I recommend it, but I think we were curious before this. Now that we're kind of satisfied that feeling, I think we can put it away. I don't think there's
No, I'm joking.
there's any need to ever go back to it. Honestly, honestly, I can't see myself ever using it again. Like,
No, I just want to look at it.
yeah. Oh yeah, it looks like white powder, a little like chunks of it because of the water. Oh yeah, there you go. I was trying to do that first, but nope. I mean, it tends to be potent enough to you can smell it, but it's not going to be. You can smell it. Can you smell it?
No, whatever.
No, I can't. Okay.
No, I can't either.
I'm glad I can't though.
Yeah,
but
I'm glad.
but it's all legal. I don't recommend it.
Made in Canada. This one is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's Canadians did a good job allegedly.
Damn. What is the national language in Canada? Do you know?
I think it's English.
Is it English? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure. I was thinking, what are the what countries have English as their primary language? I think it's just, I guess Canada now, but USA and England, I think, right?
Probably.
Yeah. I can't think of anything else. Because not even, Ireland they speak Irish. That's the language.
Is that an actual language? Oh, Australia.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah.
South Africa.
South Africa, really?
Oh yeah, I would assume so.
Yeah, there's a lot of white people.
Oh, think of all those like Caribbean countries. It's English, but it's just like with an accent.
Caribbean?
Yeah.
Think so?
Like Bermuda, Barbados, New Zealand,
Okay, there might be more than 3 then.
Bahamas. I'm looking at a list, so it's
Surely all countries that have been ruled by England at a certain point in history.
yeah.
What a tangent!
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I'm not a linguist,
Yeah.
so I couldn't tell you.
Those like 3 a.m. thoughts,
Yeah.
Well, thank you for everybody for tuning in. This is us from Pleb Talk Studios here in Chicago, Illinois. Thank you for listening. Sorry that we've been away for a while, but hopefully now we can pick it up. Both of our faults.
Speak for yourself.
But last words, Sean?
You know.
Yep.
Those demons.
stretch, drink water, say hello to someone new, be nice, hug somebody, shake someone's hand, give somebody a hug, eat healthy, get some sun, meditate, pray if you're religious. If not, you're all good.
Go do some yoga.
Yoga's good. Have a good day. Have a good morning. Have a good night. Peace.
And until next time.
Pleb Talk out.
Pleb Talk out.